How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Now, I mentioned at the end of my last video that I sort of had a little bit of inspiration happen when I was looking at this area where Penny's poop apartment is going to go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, my name is Matthew. I usually live full-time in my tiny home on wheels, which is lucky. She's a 2007 Chevy Express 2500, and I am currently rebuilding her interior. And when I say poop apartment, I mean a place for a litter box to live, for my kit to do her business. Now, we were working on the cabinetry over there. You can see I got a diesel tank out and all that good stuff. That's gonna be up to put a pin in that for now because my brain is running rampant. I was doing all sorts of little drawings last night, and this is definitely gonna be the next thing I think I tackle. It's gonna be, at first glance, a very simple looking box. We're gonna build it, as most things in this build, out of 2x2s. Then we will use the remaining half-inch plywood that we have to make the walls. However, I don't know if you know this or not, but cat pee is wet and it stinks. Now, Penny is usually really good. She hasn't actually ever missed the litter box as far as I know, but she's not getting any younger, right? So the box that it's going to contain the litter box, the poop apartment, is going to need to be waterproofed. So the panels of plywood that I use will have to be sealed in some way. And I know that there's multiple different ways to do that. You can stain it, you can paint it, you can, well, I don't know what else. There's some sort of like waterproofing specific clear coat that my dad was showing me. So that actually, we woke up this morning and they got a toilet that's on the fritz and they're picking up a new one at Silverton Building Supplies. So Dad asked me if I wanted to come, and I said, yeah, I could pick up some 2x2s. And he said, I figured you would need something. So he has his truck warming up right now, and we're about to take off for Silverton. Pyre Princess is inside with Grandma getting her hair curled. We've been up since the absolute ass crack of dawn, but we were able to take that time and put down those colorful foam mats, and it'll look really nice in her bedroom. It's a little easier on the feet. And yeah, that's where everything is at right now. So that's where everything's at right now. Off to Silverton, get some wood, get a shitter, call it a day. It's never that simple. Also, this thing here, we hasn't been on the channel in a while, but we received this a while back, and we were going to use this as an access port for our diesel tank. So this is all going to be going into position there. Now, this is actually a brand new tank that came from a new diesel heater that was sent to me quite a while back. I didn't even realize this. This is a 15-liter tank. Lucky's that I've been using since day one is only a 10-liter, and it's still, well, it's buried right there. You can see the little blue lid right above the Jeep Wrangler. So that was cool. I knew I wanted to probably use a new tank because I'm going to put a top stand pipe in instead of having it tapped at the bottom here or even underneath there. So it was great that I had this new tank. It's also just like a bonus that it happens to be 5 liters bigger. So we are going to have to be cutting a hole in the side of Lucky, right next to the sticker mule sticker sort of thing. And for that, after I used the jigsaw to sort of trim up the hole in the floor, which is under there, my metal jigsaw blade got a little, so we should probably see if Silverton has some metal jigsaw blades. Why did it turn off? Oh, you turned the key out. That's why. Oh, the club? So exciting, going to buy a new toilet. Thrilled about it.
You just need a few 2x2s or one?
Yeah.
2x2s?
3, but they're not
8 feet?
They're 8 feet, yeah.
They might have to stick out the back, I'm sure.
Yeah. We're on a window, it's fine. We'll make it work. Not today, too cold for the golf course.
Different breeds, really.
Oh yeah, well, that's why what's the breed that trade often gets confused for?
What's the
That looks like it?
Samoyed. Because of his color.
Yeah, because he's all white with no mask. Yeah. He's not a real husky. Just kidding. If he had blood red eyes, he could be a... Oh boy, why is that slipping my mind? An albino husky. Okay. And we're back. Maybe this. Take your pick. No, I'll wait for those that are in charge. It's a lot of 2x2s. Should just buy the whole shelf at this point. There. Schlepping my own wood. Figured it'd be easier than Dad having to pull the truck all the way around to the back. This is great. 2x2s and a shitter to go. Perfect.
Anything else we needed here while we're here?
Not that I can think. Probably. This is my. That's why I was like, I'll see you in 45 minutes, Brandon.
Yeah, that's true, right?
That's the. Yeah, we're fine. Let's do it.
Here we go.
That's the toilet, eh?
It's a stupid tax, eh?
Oh yeah.
PST, it was $84.
Oh, God.
And GST 60, so
Oh no.
$144
Just in taxes.
just in taxes alone. So to
Speaking of Grace, there
to-
she is. Coming right out of the new market.
yeah, to avoid the confusion, as in Schitt's Creek, that's 150 grams, not 150 pounds.
Come back with 150 grams or pounds of bologna. Yikes. Oh, hang on.
I don't have any left because I bought it all.
Fold the cheese in, David. Just fold it in. His dad's got to go fill up the truck down at the new fancy gas station, which really is just a facelift. And I will get our provisions. Here we go. How you doing today?
Very good. Okay.
Check out that yellow Chevy Express. Maybe we should paint Lucky that color. It would stand out just as much as Grace. Anyway, got the stuff. I got the treat for the Pirate Princess. She said she wanted chocolate and a lolly. Says she's kind of getting a combination of the two. What happened? Did my 2x2s fall out?
Nothing. Just checking to make sure
Oh.
everything is good.
Everybody at the deli loved my hat. They had to all come up and look at and read it. What does it say? And as soon as one person started laughing, everybody else came out. It's a good time. It's a conversation starter. Yeah? Is that what you asked for? Was it a lolly? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Daddy came home. Which one's too long were we?
She was very upset when I was leaving, as she do. Hi, sweetheart. You're in a better mood.
Give me a lolly.
I don't know. We'll have to go find out.
Where is it?
Come here.
No, we just took pictures.
Church was open. Nobody was in there. It was all dark. The church back door was open.
Will that do?
Pickup truck there.
It's a lolly and it's chocolate. They're good?
Yeah.
Better get those groceries out of the back as well. It's a nice looking day, but there's a chill in the air, hence the t-shirt flannel hoodie combo. All right. We got our provisions. Just the necessities. Let's bring these to the back. And I'm going to rip it back into Silverton because I guess Dad, when he was paying for the pooper, he also he put that on his credit card, then forgot that he needed another pack of disposable gloves. Paid for them with cash. Whoa! As we knock over our entire supply of wood. But then he ran out to help Brandon load the toilet into the truck and didn't go back in to get his change or his gloves. So we've got a mission. And we will use the Irish Pirate Queen to complete said mission. Get the gloves, get the change, and hopefully get my mom some air miles as well. I need to put my foot on the clutch though. Anticlimactic. How's it going, man?
Good, you?
Not too bad. I was just in here with my dad. He bought that toilet.
Yeah.
And right before he left, the gloves and the change. Yes, there we go. Thank you. But all right. Yes, they had the gloves with the change waiting right on the side. It's like they knew I would be back or something. And Mom got 80 air miles. So hashtag worth it. They think. I have no idea about air miles. I live in a van. It don't fly. Hasn't taken long to get there with all this back and forth. My goodness. So, this is great. Dad got his gloves, his change. Mom got her air miles. 2 trips to Silverton. Did I even look at metal jigsaw blades? This is the epitome of a future Matthew problem. That's him right there. That's future Matthew. Mm-hmm. Don't start with me. You should just do better. It's fine. That will be another project. Either it gets done in this video, because I'm just gonna be mishmashing these couple days together into one video here. I think I'm not gonna get as much done, obviously, because I'm here with my little girl and she is dying to come outside. We're just waiting for it to get a couple degrees warmer, because yikes. And so what I will focus on is getting some measurements for this poop apartment and going there, starting there. Nobody wants to start in a poop apartment, but it must be done.
Daddy, some for me to fold and some for you to fold. Here you go, Daddy.
Thanks.
Down it goes, down, down, down.
Making a poop apartment. Okay, so I think I've got the first calculations down. It's going to be a 27-inch tall structure. However, I want a little bit of a custom flair to it. So instead of 27 inches, we are going to make 22-inch tall sides, and the length away from the bed is 24. So we've got 4 24s and 4 22s. Now we just got to put those together, then figure out the distance from here to there. As you can see, I take this super seriously, and I'm stressing out immensely over making sure that everything is perfectly lined up and level. Stick a big screw on the end. Grab some construction adhesive, a little bit of dirt in it, as it do. Maybe wipe the dirt out. We don't want dirt in our construction adhesive. My goodness. Oh. One frame wall, done. All right, so we got the 2 walls in. Nothing is attached. I've got 15-inch, I guess, like struts that are gonna make it as wide as I need it to be. Are these all the same? No. These are the ones like that. These are the extra ones. Get these out of here. It's so confusing. Right there with you. But dinner time and little girl time. We'll get back to this when we get back to it. Gonna lose the sunlight. Alright. Pirate Princess is sawing all of the logs, metaphorically, of course. I'm gonna see what else I can get done before I myself fall into a slumber. Who doesn't like a little nighttime Vanbuild? Okay, so slide our first framework in there like that. Nice one. Don't drop it. Unbelievable. Bring the box over. Support the wall. So in order to reduce weight, like it will have walls on the exterior, obviously, right? But in order to reduce weight, I'm not going to put the wall on the back here all the way to the bottom. What I'm going to do is it's going to be butted right up against the foot of the bed here with this brace there. And then we don't have to put a wall here, we'll just have to put a little piece from here to the top, and actually a little higher, but we'll get there. And the same thing here, we won't worry about putting wall past the edge of the wall here. We're just going to do everything from here to here. It should, all in theory, add up, right? All I'm going to do, my goals for tonight, this is not situated the right way. Like, why is this so much shorter? Rotate your wall. There we go. My goal is just to get these crossbars sort of attached so that we have our actual structure in the morning, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna have a little bit of a dip, as I do, because I do want this box to sit on top of this, just for space purposes. I don't want to push this whole thing over like that. I think that's just going to be silly business. Now that I'm seeing it, maybe not. Let me assemble this and take a seat in Lucky, and we'll see. All right, so there's just kind of like set up. So we're not actually up on this rubber lip, which means that we're losing this much more space in the interior, which sure might not seem like a lot, but have a seat on the foot of the bed here. Move this up here, get it out of the way. You might be hashtag worth it just so I don't have that thing all jank. This seems like more than enough space, even though it might not look like it on the camera. I think it's more than I used to have. Well, let's get a box together and find out. I can always just move it the 1.5 inches if I want to. I think this framework's always the most difficult way of doing it, because it doesn't come with any instructions from IKEA. It's all coming from my brain. But once you get the framework done and you know that you're slapping plywood on, it's all gonna add structural integrity. So I gotta keep reminding myself of that. Anyway, I got these first two on. I did put L brackets on the top here just to act as guides for myself to get that top one on. Construction adhesive on both ends, and I also have screws running this way, all 4 sides. This end now is going to be a little bit different because we're not going to have one here. This is actually going to be, sometimes you get construction adhesive splooge everywhere. Give me a minute. Come on. I don't want a construction adhere in my hand to this piece of wood. As I was saying, this piece is actually going to go in a little further, and it's going to act as the stopper for the litter pan, so I can actually use the size of the litter pan, and we're building specifically to its dimensions. So I can pop it out like this. There we go. Let me know it's not going to come sliding around when the van's in motion. So hold the pan there, slide this guy back. That's basically where it's going to live. And then our last piece, which is up here, hanging out with the construction adhesive, it will go, where will it go? Wait a second. Maybe it does just go up here. Ha! It's going to be easier than I thought. We will make a top brace on this side. This is how we do it. Lower the nut screw, high enough to be in the wood, go. Get your construction adhesive, get your impact driver, and go. Make it loud to suck it in. Sufficiently sucked, you are good to go. Alright, same idea down here. Not going to worry about construction adhesive on the bottom down here though. Oops. Just a drill. Follow your own instructions, get the impact driver. Oh, for crying out loud. That'll happen, don't worry. Penny's poop apartment is springing to life. Whoops, we left her Sonic the Hedgehog hoodie out in a boot today. You, sir, can hang back up in Lucky, where you normally are, and stay nice and warm, ready to go for the Pirate Princess in the morning. Night. right, it is the next morning. All of this should be nice and rock solid now. And I figured instead of stressing myself out with like stains and lacquer and oils and all of that, we're just gonna go the simple route and clear coat this bad boy. Brooklyn and I are about to go into New Denver to go to the playground and all that good stuff. Plus we're making dinner for Mom and Dad tonight, so we're gonna go to the grocery store and get some pasta. And are we still taking your bike? Here she comes. Hello, hello. All right, take it to the back of Grace. I'll load your bike up so we can take it to the campground, okay?
Where's the campground?
Campground's in New Denver.
Well, what are you doing?
I am gonna spray Penny's poop apartment frame with clear spray paint. Sound good? Okay, here we go. Get it away from the boat.
Okay, I like that.
You at Grace?
Yeah.
All right, I will come load that bike up right away.
Can I see it?
See what?
Yes.
Yeah, of course you can. So this is gonna be where Penny's litter box goes, is right in here. So I'm just sealing the wood, maybe, in case she pees on it so the wood doesn't get stinky. Oh. You wanna try? You wanna try spraying? Bring it down low. Yep, there you go, and spray. No, not that close, because it's gonna come out in a stream. So push that button down. There we go. I'll go like this. Like this. See? You spray all the wood. And now it's all covered in clear paint.
Yeah.
Good job.
And on the stove.
All right, let's go to the park. You watching the camera angle? Does it look good?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Good, good,
Yep.
good.
Daddy.
Ooh, we don't have a lot of room back here. Here, can you go put this beside Lucky's tire? Right there on the ground. Thank you.
Okay, now we have enough of you.
Yep, now we got lots of room.
We have lots of room.
All right. But you can't be on it, lady. How am I supposed to? All right, ready? Here we go. You're going into Grace. All right, you gonna ride there? You want to come out? All right, you think you're spinning. Back down low. Let go of the bike, and Daddy's gotcha. You got the gate?
Yeah.
Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3. Woo! We did it! Good job. All right, little girl is napping. I got Lucky running, pulled her forward, got everything sort of set up here. I just put another clear coat on the frame of the poop apartment. And now I'm gonna start measuring out and cutting the sides to create an actual box for this thing, right? I'm gonna start with the easiest side, which is a complete cover of this entire area, plus the extra 5 inches we need on the top for what we're going to be creating. So we'll start with that, and actually I just measured it. Oddly enough, it's a perfect square. It's 27 inches this way, and I need 27 inches this way because the actual height of this right now is 22 plus 5. Bob's your uncle. Let's get us a square piece of plywood without waking the pirate princess. Kind of a square. Total brain fart moment. The whole like 27 by 27 square, which is, you know, this piece right here. Yeah, if I put that in, it would completely prevent Penny from being able to get in a comfortable fashion. So we will wait until it dries and we will cut it to the appropriate size that I actually need. That right there is just covered in some clear coat paint. That's going to be the top of the box. And then we got this other side piece out here. This will be the side that sort of faces out when you open up the cargo door in Lucky. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need to secure this down. Oh, you got a screw? Let's see it. That one will work. So, Daddy, start it and then you can finish it. So if you push this board here, what we gotta do, take the screwdriver. It's actually called an impact driver. We're gonna hold that about there. No, it's not loud, sweetie. It's not loud. Here, watch. See? Nice and quiet. Now, do you want to pull the trigger and finish it? Yeah. All right, so this is the trigger right here. So come closer. Take this. Yeah. And then you pull the trigger. And Daddy, yeah, no, yeah, it's good. Keep doing that.
Why?
That's the noise it's supposed to make.
It's loud.
I know it's loud, but it's part of building.
Didn't you do it?
You want me to do it? You ready? 3. You count me down. 3, 2, 1. You go.
1, 2, 3, go!
We did it! High five. Loud. Good job. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm past you another one.
You pass me another one.
My hands. I need to take my gloves off.
Yeah, it might help if your gloves are off, that's for sure.
Here you go, Daddy.
Thank you. We'll put these over here.
Is that roll paint then?
This?
Yeah.
No, this is spray foam, remember? It's kind of like glue. But it also keeps you warm. All right. Give me a screw. Thank you, darling. Should we do this one? Where should we do it? Here? You got to make sure. So here's what the thing is. You got to make sure that you're drilling from this is plywood on top and this is a 2x2. Kind of. We got the screw needs to go through this into the 2x2. Right? But the 2x2 is only about this wide.
Oh.
So you got to make sure that you don't put a screw like over here. That'll just go through the plywood, right? So we need to put it maybe... Does that look good?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? You count me down.
1, 2, 3, go!
There, that one was way easier, huh?
Yeah. And
I almost thought we missed the 2x2, but we didn't.
and now another one?
Another one, you betcha.
Lots of it?
Just a couple more, actually, not too many. That's why we also got our clamps holding this bad boy down. You're doing great. Okay, this one's gonna go over here, I think. Let's do it here. Ready? You count me down.
1, 2, 3, go! Penny's got a roof.
Penny's got a roof. High five. Little interesting things that sort of continue to present themselves, let's say, as I go along. I was going to go into Silverton to get a whole bunch more L brackets, and then I remembered I still had furniture from the old build to take apart. And I was actually able to pilfer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these L brackets from the old build. So no money spent there. Plus all of the screws I still have. My little screw pile. Brooklyn is napping now, so I'm going to try to get this whole like fixture permanently mounted into Lucky before we start closing it off with the walls that are still drying over by the boat. That's where that's at right now. So pilot holes, ahoy. And I will actually be able to also just use the bed platform itself as an anchor point. So this is where what we are now building is sort of all going to start holding on to itself, right? We're going to put screws through the base here that will go right through this the foot of the bed and into the 2x2 that's on the other side that made the framework of the bed blocks. We can screw into this thing, although I don't think I'm going to screw too much from this into this stud here, this guy. That's where the L brackets will be for. Also because the L bracket's handy because I can't have it flush with this. Just the way the van is built, the back corner of this little cabinet is hitting this upper stud. And if we want it to be flush with the bed, it has to be in the position that it's currently in. Hiya! Cannot move anymore. So we use L brackets on the side and whatnot. And probably one actually up under here, right there. All right, well, let's attach the poop apartment to the bed frame. Okay, so we've got 4 holes drilled in that back part of the frame. Just do a little tidying as we go. And we're gonna put these big boys into these holes. That will be our first little bit of support for the poop in the apartment. Let's get these bad boys zip down. Poop apartment attached to Lucky. Oh, sad day. Well, not that sad, but I got the first wall on here, as you can see. He says yes, you can no longer close the door with the paper towel rack there. So, time to move, sir. Probably this as well, to be on the safe side. I thank you for your service. Don't freak out, we'll find a spot for you. Ah, missteps and mismeasurements. My name is me. It's all good, we're gonna make it work. So here is where we are at right now. Not too shabby. I'm not a big fan of this corner here being exposed like this, but we'll figure that out later. I did want to measure this end piece here to cover both this and this wall, but this was originally intended for back there, but I forgot to measure this much. So there was a big space where precious unmentionables could have fallen into the litter box. Then nobody wants that. So I have to cut a new piece for back here that will finish off this wall here. And actually this wall isn't even attached yet. Speaking of pieces, that's where that piece came from. That will be Penny's inside access point for her. And I definitely used the unfinished side of this plywood, but this side, I mean, it ain't much better. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit more time while I have it. Plus, I've run out of the appropriate length of screw, so it's time to make a trip into Silverton. But before I do that, I'm going to take the time to hit this with a hard grit sandpaper for a little bit longer to sort of smooth out all of these imperfections. I'm not gonna get rid of these big cracks. I'm okay with that. Just a little bit more of this really yuck stuff here. It's sand and plywood, super exciting. Quality content, quality content. But with that being said, this project is still going to take a day or two, possibly even 3, depending on how slow I go and how busy the pirate princess keeps me. Hello, darling, how are you? And I would really like to get to other things as well. Specifically, what's going to happen in the next video. Okay, it has been a while. These last 2 pieces, I sanded and spray painted, sanded again, and hit them with clear coat this morning. I think we may finally be ready to slap these into Lucky. So this is going to be the piece that goes on the sort of like the interior side that I'll be seeing the most. This is where Penny will enter in, right? As we talked about. The secondary piece here, this will be what faces the bed. And this little cutout here I made yesterday, that is for the inverter controller. So it fits in there nice and easy. So all that's left really right now is to just get these 2 pieces connected to the framework of the poop apartment, and then we'll be good to go to move on to whatever the heck might be next. So we're gonna open up in here. Got a nice bright light. Let's put this bad boy there for now. Come back and get the star attraction. Just trying to get this bit done while the pirate princess is busy making a cake with her grandmama. So we get this big chunk in here and we should be good to go. Funny story too, and just a general admission of well, I guess ineptitude. Yesterday when I was installing these two pieces, after we sort of talked about it in like the last clip or whatever, I realized I came in here and these were actually slanted, or this one was. It kind of went way down. I always wanted this to be 5 inches, and it was sitting at more like 4 inches, and this was at like 3 and a bit. And this one here was way down. So you can see I've actually had to move everything up. And in the interest of full disclosure, even down here, right? Or on this side, I should say, we've got our old holes. I think I flipped this entire thing. Wow. You can see the camera from the iPhone on the wood. Is that just because of the light? Optics are fun. Anyway, even down here, you can see the error of my ways, but I did get it all even. Of course, it's a little bit more jank in other places now, which was to be expected. But as long as we have a 5-inch deep crevasse, we should be good to go. Now we get to do the same thing with the last 2 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. Bring it over here. There. Now, in theory, it should all just line up perfectly. It's not going to, of course. But if I get this side exactly where I want it, we should only have to check, well, that side, right? Is that all correct? There we go. Maybe I should clamp this. Is that what I should be doing? Bloody. Probably. All right. Do we have everything we need? No. Where is the impact driver? Bloody hell. Let's get this where we bloody well want it. Clippity, clampity, cloopity, cloppity. Just gentle, so you can sort of nudge it up where you want it. I need a third hand. I need a third hand. Use your muscles, that's what they're for. Ha! Okay. So that's kind of where I want that. Should just be able to zip, zap, zoop. But this time I'm not going to screw up. We're going to take this. That is way too high. Come down, sir. Join us, won't you? Yo, what? Oh no, it's better than it looks. You're at a weird angle. I shouldn't be looking at the camera and judging. I'm gonna need to do this. There, that's right there. It is nice and close. I need a drill. Where's my drill? Where's my frame? This is totally like a monkey effing a coconut sort of situation here. Double check, don't want to screw up again. Up a bit, down a bit, right there. This should be pretty good. Zap it in there. 5 inches. Nice. Double check all of this. Looks good. Why is there fuzz on there? Get out of here, you fuzzy, hairy BU. And it's pretty straight. Let's get one in here. It's so pretty, though. Okay, here we go. Remove the clamp. Yeah. Tighten it up. Done and done. Well, not done, but a few more, and she will be. There. Locked and loaded. Pitched out other side. Call it day. Haha, little visitor. Hey, right. What is on your face?
Chocolate.
You got chocolate? What were you doing? Yeah, huh? What were you doing?
Licking batter.
You were licking batter? Oh, you got It's a great way to end the evening. Brooklyn. Hey, you're getting chocolate on my Dixon. That's all right. We got a few. Are you ready for your bath? How about 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
All right. Hey Siri, start a timer for 10 minutes. All right, less than 10 minutes now. Slide this guy through there. Get him on here like so. I mean, technically that's fine, but we'll put some screws in him just to be on the safe side. All right. The final 2 for the evening. That is a Phillips, not a Robertson. Son of a... Is this screw even gonna be big enough? I don't know about that one. So we're gonna find out as time marches on. Here we go. Rock solid. And the poop apartment has been erected. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would. Actually, took it just about as long as I thought it would. And I have a kiddo that needs a bath. So I'm gonna leave this one here, and until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive, and remember, only dead fish go with the flow.